Living in New York City has taught me some of the most valuable lessons which I've learned that I wouldn't trade for any.
What's good, bro?
What? Bro, come on, I'm in the middle of shooting. Can you
My bad, bro. Chill.
Thanks, dog, thanks. And like I was saying, guys, New York has one of the greatest...
Charles, is that you?
What? Yo,
the Malcolm Charles?
Don't
my God, bro, you bugging?
I'm doing something.
Oh, okay, all right, bro.
So living in New York has taught me some of the most valuable experiences, like I was saying.
But wait, bro, this isn't even New York City.
What are you doing filming here talking about New York?
It's the beach. Who doesn't like filming on the beach?
They like it.
I like it. Come on, be reasonable. Get out of here. Thank you. Come on. Thank you.
Whatever, man.
I'm sorry about you guys, but like I was saying, today I'm going to be sharing with you the top 5 lessons I learned from living in New York City and the ones which you can learn too. Let's get it. What's up, you guys? It's your boy Malcolm Charles, and today I want to talk to you about something that's really valuable and I think you can take a lot from. Because I lived in New York City for the past 4 months, I've had a lot of time to live and experience life, and now that I'm back home in New Jersey, I think that there's a lot that I can share and reflect with you guys on. So today, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the top 5 things I learned from living in New York City. Starting at number 5, the 5th most important lesson I learned is that we're all human. No matter if you live in the top penthouse in the East Village or you live on the streets in the East Village, it doesn't matter who you are or what you do, we're all human and we all need to help each other and treat each other with respect. Now, especially during times of COVID, it's very easy to get distraught and only focus on yourself. But you never know what someone else is going through, and the least you can do is reach out and say hello or ask how you're doing. And this was one of the most valuable lessons for me that I learned and realizations I had, because it really helped put into perspective that no matter how much money you make, no matter where you live or what you do, that at the end of the day, we're all humans and we all need a little help sometimes and some love. Number 4, which is a pretty good one for you guys moving to the city, is that the city is manageable. Like, I can't express this enough. When you first move to the city, you think you're never gonna figure it out. You think it's so huge that you'll never be able to get your bearings. But I promise you, after 1 month of actually actively going out, trying new things and exploring, you'll have a basic understanding of it. Yes, I mean subways too, and buses, and just simply walking around. It's gonna sound obvious, but the best advice I can tell you is use Google Maps. Honestly, it tells you the exact subway you need to take, the exact walking path you need, and eventually, you won't even need Google Maps, and you can do it with your eyes closed. I promise. Number 3. Birds of a feather flock together. But take this one with a grain of salt. Very often I feel like we're told that we are who you surround yourself with. And I definitely agree with that, but only to an extent. For me, in New York City, I made a lot of friends, but who aren't necessarily on the same track as me. I'm talking about the people that you hang out with day to day, that you just like spending time with. And they might not necessarily be on the same track as you, they may not have the same goals as you, but you like spending time with them. And I think that is completely okay. But always make sure you're surrounding yourself with the right people so that you can always be getting to the next step and have the same goals and ambition as you. Because if people don't have the same ambition as you, you can expect them to go the same place as you and be as hungry and driven as you are. Number 2, one of the most valuable tips I can give you is the need to be unapologetically yourself. It sounds self-explanatory, but you'd be surprised. It's easy when you move to a new state or new city or even go to college that you want to try something new and try to figure out who you really are. But through that process, you might end up doing the opposite and losing yourself. Now, in New York City especially, everyone is doing their own thing and they're expressing themselves however they feel fit. Whether it be through their fashion sense, through their job, through their jobs, whatever it may be, everyone is being exactly who they want to be. And for you, if you're just moving there, or if you need to know this, it's that no one is gonna help you do anything. So you need to be unapologetically yourself, and you'll attract the people that you want in your circle. Like number 3 was birds of a feather flock together. Number 2 is you'll only find those birds if you're unapologetically yourself. Let's keep it moving. And number 1, the world is truly yours for the taking. When you live in New York City, opportunity is everywhere and opportunity is endless. There's always something to do, there's always somewhere to be, and I always preach about this in every video I put out because it's so true and it's something that I hold so dearly to me. with so many people I've talked to, I posted a poll on my Instagram about what the most important thing they learned from New York City was, and the number one answer was that there's opportunity everywhere and it makes you feel empowered to do. And that is the most important lesson I learned, because it's not just New York City where you can do anything, it's anywhere. But it's the mindset which New York City gives you, and it shows you that you can do anything. New York City is a powerhouse for empowerment, and it's yours for the taking. It's been your boy Malcolm Charles. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope it provided you any value. If it did, make sure to smash the subscribe button and hit that like button, and I'll see you very soon for our next video. See you guys.